Sephiroth. Sephiroth is the main antagonist from the Final Fantasy VII video game series. He's a former elite soldier turned supervillain. Originally a celebrated hero, but eventually revealed to have a dark, complex origin and motivation. Sephiroth was part of Soldier, an elite military unit enhanced with cells from the alien entity Genova, which gives him superhuman powers. Sephiroth expertly manipulates others by exploiting their weaknesses and fears. He uses psychological tactics to destabilize protagonists, such as Cloud Strife, by planting doubt and confusion. His presence induces terror and mental breakdowns, highlighting his psychological acumen. Unlike many villains driven by simple desires for power or destruction, Sephiroth's motivations are rooted in his tragic past and existential quest for identity. His plans involve complex biological, cosmic, and metaphysical elements, including his connection to Genova and his goal to become a godlike being. Sephiroth's understanding of the science behind Genova cells, the life stream, the planet's life force, and the mechanics of his own transformation shows an advanced intellect. His knowledge surpasses that of typical characters, giving him an edge in manipulating reality to his advantage. Sephiroth is more than a powerful villain. He's a highly intelligent mastermind whose strategic thinking, psychological insight, and deep understanding of the world's biology and metaphysics make him a standout. His layered motives and ability to manipulate others underscore his reputation as one of the smartest villains in fiction. Thanos. Thanos is a central antagonist in Marvel Comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Renowned for his immense power and strategic brilliance, born on Titan, he is an Eternal with deviant traits, which grants him exceptional abilities. In the comics, Thanos is depicted as a superhuman with extraordinary strength, durability, and intelligence, often seeking cosmic power to fulfill his nihilistic goals. In the MCU, Thanos is portrayed as a warlord who believes that the universe is overpopulated and that its resources are finite. To prevent what he perceives as inevitable extinction, he devises a plan to eliminate half of all life, aiming to bring balance. This ideology drives his quest to collect all 6 Infinity Stones, powerful artifacts that, when combined, grant the user godlike abilities. Thanos' intelligence is evident in his meticulous planning and execution of his objectives. He orchestrates the collection of the Infinity Stones by manipulating events from the shadows, employing powerful allies like the Black Order, and exploiting the weaknesses of his adversaries. His strategic acumen allows him to outmaneuver the combined forces of the Avengers and other heroes, culminating in his temporary success in Avengers: Infinity War. In the comics, Thanos' intellect is further highlighted by his creation of advanced technology and his ability to outthink cosmic entities. He often engages in complex schemes that challenge even the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. Thanos' combination of physical prowess, unwavering conviction, and strategic genius solidifies his status as one of the most formidable and intelligent villains in fiction. Brainiac. Brainiac is a prominent supervillain in the DC Comics universe, first appearing in Action Comics number 242 in 1958. Created by writer Otto Binder and artist Al Plastino, Brainiac is an alien cyborg from the planet Colu, known for his extraordinary intelligence and obsession with collecting knowledge. Originating from Colu, Brainiac possesses a 12th-level intellect far surpassing human intelligence. This allows him to comprehend and manipulate complex scientific and technological concepts with ease. He utilizes highly advanced alien technology, including his iconic skull-shaped spaceship equipped with metallic tentacles. Brainiac is infamous for shrinking cities to bottle size to preserve their knowledge and then destroying the source planets. Notably, he bottled Kandor, the capital of Krypton, and in some continuities is responsible for Krypton's destruction. His consciousness can transfer between different forms, both robotic and organic, making him exceedingly difficult to eliminate permanently. In the Convergence storyline, Brainiac becomes a godlike being by absorbing knowledge from across the multiverse. He collects doomed cities from defunct timelines and parallel worlds, placing them on a planet ruled by his agent Telos. Eventually, he aids in averting the collapse of the multiverse, demonstrating both his immense power and complex motivations. Brainiac's combination of unparalleled intelligence, technological mastery, and relentless pursuit of knowledge solidify his status as one of the most formidable and intelligent villains. Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is a fictional supervillain in DC Comics, first introduced in Action Comics number 23 in 1940. Created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, Luthor is depicted as a brilliant scientist, businessman, and Superman's archenemy. Unlike many villains, Luthor possesses no superhuman abilities. His strength lies in his exceptional intellect, vast resources, and unyielding ambition. Luthor's genius-level intellect and strategic acumen make him one of the most formidable adversaries in the DC universe. He has consistently demonstrated the ability to outthink and outmaneuver his opponents, often posing a greater threat than those with superpowers. His creation of advanced technologies, including the iconic warsuit, showcases his engineering prowess and his capacity to rival Superman physically when necessary. Moreover, Luthor's manipulation of political and economic systems underscores his mastery in influencing global events to his advantage. Unlike many villains who rely on brute force or supernatural powers, Luthor's power lies in his mind. He is a master strategist, inventor, and manipulator. His genius spans various fields, including engineering, physics, and biochemistry. Lex Luthor has created numerous advanced technologies and weapons, many specifically designed to counter Superman's extraordinary abilities. Lex Luthor stands out as one of the smartest villains in fiction due to his multifaceted genius in science, strategy, and politics. His deep intellect, combined with his ambition and resourcefulness, allows him to challenge even the mightiest heroes, making him an enduring figure of villainy defined by brains over brawn. Sosuke Aizen. Sosuke Aizen is a central antagonist in Tite Kubo's Bleach, renowned for his unparalleled intellect, manipulative prowess, and strategic foresight. Initially introduced as the mild-mannered captain of the 5th Division in the Gotei 13, Aizen's true nature as a master manipulator and ambitious schemer is gradually unveiled, marking him as one of the most formidable villains in the series. Aizen began his career in the 5th Division, eventually serving as lieutenant under Captain Shinji Hirako. Despite his unassuming demeanor, Aizen harbored deep-seated ambitions and a desire to transcend the limitations of the Soul Society. His charisma and intellect allowed him to gain the trust of many, including his lieutenant Momo Hinamori, whom he manipulated to further his own ends. Aizen's ultimate goal was to create the Oken, a key to the Soul King's palace, by sacrificing the souls of Karakura Town. To distract the Soul Society, he orchestrated the kidnapping of Orihime Inoue, prompting Ichigo Kurosaki and his allies to invade Hueco Mundo. During their absence, Aizen launched an assault on Karakura Town, leading to a climactic battle. Despite his immense power, Aizen was ultimately defeated by Ichigo, who utilized the final Getsuga Tensho technique. After his defeat, Aizen was sealed and sentenced to 20,000 years in the Muken, the deepest level of the Soul Society's prison. Even in captivity, his influence remained significant, and he was later consulted during the Wandenreich invasion due to his unparalleled knowledge and power. Hannibal Lecter. Dr. Hannibal Lecter is a fictional character created by American novelist Thomas Harris. He is a brilliant psychiatrist and a cannibalistic serial killer. Lecter first appeared in the 1981 novel Red Dragon and gained widespread fame through the 1991 film adaptation of The Silence of the Lambs, where he was portrayed by Anthony Hopkins. Lecter's intelligence and sophistication set him apart from typical villains. He possesses an encyclopedic knowledge of art, music, and literature, and is fluent in multiple languages. His refined tastes are juxtaposed with his gruesome crimes, as he often prepares gourmet meals from the flesh of his victims. Born in Lithuania in 1933, Lecter experienced a traumatic childhood during World War II, which included witnessing the murder and cannibalization of his sister Misha. These events profoundly affected him, contributing to his later actions. Lecter's psychological acumen allows him to manipulate those around him expertly. In The Silence of the Lambs, he provides crucial insights to FBI trainee Clarice Starling, aiding in the capture of another serial killer, while simultaneously probing into her deepest fears. In the NBC television series Hannibal, portrayed by Mads Mikkelsen, Lecter's relationship with FBI profiler Will Graham is explored in depth. Their complex dynamic blurs the lines between friendship and manipulation, showcasing Lecter's ability to influence even those trained to understand the criminal mind. Dr. Hannibal Lecter's combination of intellect, cultural refinement, and brutal violence creates a compelling and terrifying figure, solidifying his place as one of fiction's most intelligent and chilling villains. Jigsaw. John Kramer, known as Jigsaw, is the central antagonist of the Saw franchise. A former civil engineer and architect, his life took a dark turn after experiencing profound personal tragedies, including the loss of his unborn son and a diagnosis of terminal cancer. These events led him to develop a philosophy centered on valuing life, which he enforced through elaborate and deadly traps designed to test his victims' will to live. Jigsaw's intelligence is evident in his meticulous planning and deep understanding of human psychology. He designed complex traps that were not only physically challenging but also symbolically tied to the victim's personal flaws. For instance, in Saw 2, he orchestrated a scenario where Detective Eric Matthews was manipulated into a confrontation, only to reveal that the events had already transpired, showcasing his ability to anticipate and manipulate human behavior. Despite suffering from terminal cancer, Jigsaw continued to influence events through apprentices who carried on his work, further demonstrating his strategic foresight and commitment to his philosophy. His legacy persisted through these protégés, ensuring that his message and methods endured beyond his death. Jigsaw's character challenges traditional notions of villainy by presenting a complex figure whose actions, though morally ambiguous, are driven by a desire to instigate personal transformation. His unique approach to justice and rehabilitation sets him apart as one of the most intellectually formidable villains in fiction. Ozymandias. Adrian Veidt, also known as Ozymandias, is a central character in the Watchmen universe, renowned for his exceptional intelligence and strategic acumen. Dubbed the smartest man in the world, Veidt's intellect is matched by his physical prowess, having trained himself to peak human condition and mastering various disciplines. Veidt's most notable and controversial act was his orchestration of a catastrophic event designed to unite a fractured world. Believing that humanity was on the brink of nuclear annihilation due to escalating tensions between superpowers, he devised a plan to simulate an extraterrestrial threat. By engineering a fake alien creature and unleashing it upon New York City, resulting in massive casualties, he aimed to create a common enemy that would force global powers to set aside their differences and collaborate for survival. This elaborate deception involved the elimination of anyone who might uncover or oppose his scheme, showcasing his ruthless commitment to what he perceived as the greater good. Veidt's actions, while morally ambiguous, demonstrate a level of foresight and complexity that cements his status as one of fiction's most intelligent and enigmatic villains. His willingness to make profound sacrifices and manipulate global events underscores the depth of his strategic thinking and the controversial nature of his legacy. Hey everyone, thank you all for watching until the end. I'll be back with more videos, so make sure to like and subscribe.